Let's take a moment and talk a little bit about Wonder Woman's sword. Wonder Woman has used multiple different weapons throughout the years. However, since the New 52, her sword has become a staple of her base gear. Made by her brother Hephaestus, the sword itself doesn't have an official name, sometimes called the Blade of Hephaestus or the Blade or Blades of Zeus. The sword itself is an incredibly dangerous weapon, and like I said, an important piece to Wonder Woman's armament. So today we're going to go in depth about this sword, and I'm going to give you some showings and feats on why this blade is so powerful. Let's start things off with Superman Wonder Woman issue number 1. In this issue, we see Wonder Woman explain the sword to Superman. She explains that the sword was made by her brother Hephaestus. In particular, she says, "He tells me it's sharp enough to split an atom in two." This is followed up in Superman Wonder Woman issue number 6. While trapped in this silo, Wonder Woman again tells Superman that the sword has the ability to split atoms, but she cannot see atoms. So, with help from Superman and his supervision, Wonder Woman is able to use the sword to split atoms and cause an explosion. Next thing to point out is how Wonder Woman can produce her sword. She can keep it on her person, like in a scabbard on her side, or as we see in Wonder Woman issue number 15, Hephaestus actually meets up with Wonder Woman. He tinkers with her bracers, which allows her to activate new abilities. One in particular is Wonder Woman can use her bracers to summon her sword, or swords. Justice League issue number 6. Wonder Woman, with her sword, is able to penetrate the durability of Darkseid and stab him in the eye. Justice League issue number 43. Wonder Woman's sword is able to penetrate through the Eradicator. Justice League issue number 47. Wonder Woman is attacked by Superman, who is empowered by the Pits of Apocalypse and possibly amplified. Despite this, Wonder Woman is still able to pierce through his durability and slash him with her sword. For this next feat, there is some context, so please use with caution. Justice League Dark issue number 27. A heavily amped Wonder Woman uses her sword and penetrates and stabs the Upside Down Man. As you can see, the context is that Wonder Woman is amped at this point. However, it's worth noting that her sword does not seem to be changed, amplified, or empowered. It seems to be regular. So again, there's context. Use this feat with caution. Superman Doomed One Shot. It's worth noting that there's two versions of Doomsday. There is the post-crisis Doomsday and this version, which is the Doomsday Virus Doomsday, which made its appearance in the New 52. And Wonder Woman, with her sword, is able to penetrate Doomsday. Justice League issue number 38. Wonder Woman is able to slice right through Apex Lex. Don't worry, he got better. This sword also has some unique reflective capabilities. In Superman Wonder Woman issue number 5, we see while fighting Zod and Feora, Wonder Woman is able to reflect General Zod's heat vision back at him with her sword. We see consistency for this in Trinity issue number 14, in which Wonder Woman, while dealing with a possessed Superman, reflects his heat vision back at Bizarro. Justice League issue number 45. This particular ability is left up to the interpretation of the reader based off the art. As you can see there, Wonder Woman is doing one of two things with her sword. First is she's using it as a lightning rod to ground the lightning-based attacks that are hitting her, making them obsolete. Or number 2 is she is empowering the sword with electric energy for added damage. Again, this can be interpreted depending on how you look at the art. This last feat may or may not apply to her sword, so take it for a grain of salt. We find out that some of that tinkering that Hephaestus was doing allows Wonder Woman to change her weapon into any shape or form she chooses. If Wonder Woman is able to change her sword into whatever shape she wants, then one could assume that that weapon has the same properties as the original sword. However, that's all assumption, so again, take it with a grain of salt. So there you go. There's some basic information as well as some feats on Wonder Woman's sword.